mention the name Britney Spears, you're talking about a woman who has achieved the American dream in every sense of the word. Who would have thought that a successful appearance on the hit talent show Star Search would have led to a stint on the 1990s revival of the Mickey Mouse Club, and ultimately a fragrance empire? Born in Kentwood, Louisiana, Britney loved to perform and was determined to carve out her space in show business. It didn't take long for her to become a household name as a teenager when she released her first single, Baby One More Time, a Billboard Hot 100 #1 smash and international hit that broke sales records with more than 27 million copies sold worldwide, and is currently a 14 times platinum record in the U.S. Her impressive musical career boasts countless awards and accolades, including 6 Billboard Music Awards, the Millennium Award, as well as an American Music Award and the 2011 MTV Video Vanguard Award. So far, Spears has earned a total of 6 #1 debuting albums on the Billboard 200 chart and 24 top 40 hit singles on the Billboard Hot 100, 5 of which went to #1. Spears has been nominated for 8 Grammy Awards and 1 for Best Dance Recording in 2005. Adding a different dimension to her still hot performing career, Britney created her cutting-edge pop concert Las Vegas residency, Britney Piece of Me, at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. Spreading her wings as an entrepreneur, in 2004, Britney partnered with Elizabeth Arden and launched the iconic fragrance Curious. An instant hit, Britney's fans went wild for the entertainer's first perfume, and one of the most acclaimed celebrity fragrance franchises ever was born. In 2005, she launched her second and best-selling fragrance, Fantasy. In 2017, Britney introduced the enchanting scent, Fantasy in Bloom. Inspired by her love for fresh florals, this limited edition release is yet another hit in her impressive line of 23 fragrances and counting. Britney's collection has amassed over $1 billion in sales since hitting the market. With the recent launch of her next Sunset Fantasy fragrance, her perfume empire is growing in leaps and bounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Revlon's Executive Vice President, Global Fragrances, Ron Rolston.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here tonight to present the Hollywood Beauty Award, Fragrance of the Year for Fantasy in Bloom, to one of the most successful and celebrated entertainers in pop history, Britney Spears. Britney's accomplishments are impressive. Her fragrance empire has not only achieved more than $1 billion in retail sales, it spans over 85 countries and has amassed an unprecedented 40 beauty awards globally. Inherent to this success is Britney herself. She's committed to creating beautiful fragrances for her fans, and like her music, her scents touch on important aspects and emotions in her life. The collection has grown alongside Britney, who's an inspiring role model for so many women worldwide. Now, a thread that runs through all these fragrances is this feeling of confidence and empowerment that each scent is felt by the wearer. I've been fortunate to work with Britney since the beginning and the launch of her debut fragrance, Curious. When I first met with her, we sat down and we talked about her likes and dislikes. We talked about colors, favorite scents, and art that she found inspiring. This resulted in a deeply personal white floral fragrance that includes blooms of her Louisiana magnolia from her home state. Now, Britney's love of flowers and its sensuality and scent forms the DNA of many of her fragrances, including tonight's celebrated winner, Fantasy in Bloom. Now, what continues to inspire me is Britney's point of view. Her vision is clear, and she's a guiding force in setting trends. She led the gourmet trend with Fantasy, and her Midnight Fantasy fragrance received a 4-star review in the New York Times, naming it
in Bloom and all my fragrances to life. And when I was getting ready this evening, my sons were like, Mom, are you going to the Oscars? And I said, well, it's kind of like the Oscars, and I won the biggest award there. So they were really, really happy. They were jumping up and down, and I felt really proud, but they were just really ready to get my ass out of the house. Anyways, I also want to thank the Hollywood Beauty Awards for this amazing honor. Thank you so much, and I'm so excited to be working with all of the new projects. And HBA, shall I tell my son we have a date for this time next year? Ha ha.